The one and the only one topic these days, Corona and how to deal with it, physically and emotionally. We are going to talk about it, especially when now we have 21 days lockdown. First, what is a lockdown? Lockdown is when the government advises you to stay indoors, not to go outdoors. And when you go out and somebody asks you from the law side, you have to explain the reason of your being out. If your reason is inadequate, you could be arrested or you could be fined, or it is both. That doesn't mean that unless there is a curfew in your area, you cannot go out. You can go out with all the precautions. You can go out to buy your essential items. You can go out to go to the petrol pump to have your car's tank full and so on. Lockdown is not necessarily staying inside your house all the time. It is more about physical distancing than about social distancing. First, let me take out the myth of social distancing. Man is a social animal. Man cannot be socially distanced. You can physically distance people. When I go out and work abroad, even then, I am responsible enough to Skype my family every now and then, sometimes every day. I am not socially distanced. I am physically distanced because I go out to earn money. In this case, we have been asked to stay away from each other so that our virus doesn't spread to each other. This virus spreads if we are close to each other, if we shake hands. So these are the things which are prohibited. Social distancing is not something which we have to encourage. We have to encourage physical distancing. Which means if people are out, if one of your near and dear ones is stranded outside without any work, maybe without any money, this is the time that that person needs you the most. This is the time that you need to call that person the maximum number of times. This is the time that you need to have most communication with these people. The second thing is about eating healthy. Most of you who are watching this video belong to the middle or the upper middle class. So naturally, in the last 2 weeks, we have hoarded. Our refrigerators are out of space. Our cupboards in the kitchen are out of space. And now is a risk that we will eat more because we are stressed. But no, we are not moving as we were doing earlier. We are not having that walk in the park which we were having earlier. So it is the time to cut down on your calories. It is the time to eat more intelligently. It is the time perhaps to have more fruit than the kind of food which we normally use to. This is the time to regulate your food intake so that it matches with the physical routine that you have. Number 3, the exercise. In 1.5 months of this lockdown and less physical movement and physical distancing, it should not happen that all of us have gained 5 kgs plus and have more fat on our bellies than we ever had. No, that would be a bigger disaster than this itself. We need to exercise. We need to stay fit. Starting from something small called sun salute, or to walking briskly within the house, or if you are lucky to have stairs around you, walking up the stairs and down, and then sitting down and watching your breath. If you could have 15 to 20 minutes of this routine thrice a day, it will not only regulate your breath, it will regulate your thoughts, it will regulate your food. This kind of discipline in terms of moving your body to a certain extent is a must now that we know that it's going to be a slightly long haul. Number 4, the communication. What do we communicate with each other? I received the following from my most talented niece, Sogamini Kalra. I will read it out. A song or tune sung by you or played on an instrument, a song you are listening to a lot today. Number 2, a joke or a funny observation about the quarantine. 3, a funny or a silly voice note of your choice. 4th, a secret that stays between you and the person to whom you are calling. 5, a physical fitness sharing, how you stayed fit at home that day with or without pics or videos or whatever. 6, a drawing or doodle that you made that day. 7, a recipe for a snack, meal, drink, cocktail, mocktail, even lemonade counts if you take it as a fun. 7, a podcast you heard that day. 8, a tiny excerpt from something interesting or non-COVID related that you read that day. Let's communicate all this to unstress ourselves. There is already a lot about the disease, about the virus, about the size of the virus, how it is spreading and so on. Let's do some antidoting. Let us talk about things which still stay interesting in our life. That is what we need to communicate. And this message from Sogamini really warmed my heart yesterday. Number 5, the myth about data. We have been told that the cases in India have been exponentially increasing. The point is very simple. Our testing has now increased and therefore more numbers will come. For weeks together, we let the people come in from all over the countries and they went untested. So there was no data. Now, some of them have been sick, some of them have been running around, and some new cases are there. We still are not sure if there is a community spread of this disease, which means it is all about testing and the numbers thereof than about the actual cases. The actual cases, have they increased or not? We have no data about it. However, since the number of testing stations, the number of testing places have increased and there is also some kind of awareness about it, there are more numbers. And numbers will increase, surely. It is a virus, it will spread, but we have the capacity to control it. However, do not go by this false data which is being spread on this great university called WhatsApp. Number 6, the physical distancing. At the moment our parks are closed, our roads are closed, our open spaces are closed. We are all inside our houses. But do you really think even for a moment that in a shanty with 8 to 10 people confined to one room will sustain for long? Can we really do it? Can we do it at all? No. We will have to slowly let it go. While people will maintain physical distance, socially they will be allowed to come out to the parks, not touch each other, maintain distance from each other, but socially greet each other. That would be the only way to unstress this huge population which stays inside those so-called small colonies or shanties or jhuggies. At the end, learn a new skill, stay connected, maintain physical distance, don't distance yourself socially from others, and be grateful. I am still alive today making this video in spite of Corona. And God willing, I will do again in the next 48 hours. Let's be very, very grateful to the virologists, to the doctors, to everybody, including that poor sabji wala who brought us the vegetable today. Thank you. Be in touch with Mavan Career Coaching. Do like this video and share it to everybody whom you feel the corona is touching mentally. Thank you very much.